Hey guys, Sam.
I'm Tom.
We're Geeks with Issues.
We are. We have a new place now. Well, not a new place, but a new spot in the place.
Yes, we are now upstairs, not downstairs.
No longer in the living room.
We're a little bit closer to heaven. But we're probably both going to hell, so
yeah,
it
I
doesn't
don't know
matter.
if that's going to help anybody. So, hey, look. We have new outfits.
Oh, Boofer. Boofer looks like he's a little turban-wearing Boofer.
I think Boofer's trying to hide from somebody. I think he may have tried to pull a scam, and now he's hiding.
We talked about this in the Mario Kart video, and how big Mario's mustache was. How big do you think Boofer's mustache is right there? That's a pretty fucking big mustache.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to find a tennis racket and Luigi so we can measure his penis, so we can measure that mustache.
I also want to know how big that feather is.
It's a big ass feather.
It is.
I want to tie a fly out of that bitch.
Alrighty, so now, obviously I did some grinding over the weekend.
He put some pedal to the metal, wheat to the grindstone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to come up with
Blade to
something
the
good
monster skin.
there. Yeah, blade to the monster skin.
So we're gonna continue on with quests.
Oh, the
So,
best kind of quest.
lucky vouchers.
You can get some lucky vouchers.
They gave
Golden
us, They
ticket.
gave us two, yeah.
I've got a
You
golden
can use those
ticket.
to increase what you get for rewards.
What kind of rewards are we looking for?
Well, it's just it increases the money you get from completing the quest.
Ah, you can't go wrong with that.
No, and later on you can get a lot of money.
So guys, we got this new setup. Let us know what you think of the new setup.
Yeah.
Any comments, any suggestions? We're still changing around.
Oh yeah, they'll
This
be
is very, very preliminary. This is literally the first day we've done anything really with it.
right. Yeah, it's the first time I've actually set up here, so there will be changes.
Changes are to come.
Oh hey, look, it's ready.
Oh, it's ready. Meow. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but
It's probably Bobo still.
no, that one's buttons. I think.
Is it? Okay.
That one's buttons. That's why I had to look and verify. It does look or sounds like buttons.
Okay. Earlier you said it was buttons, and it wasn't.
Yeah, no, that one was Bobo because buttons was sitting next to you.
Yeah.
They sound similar when they go. Meow. And yep, there you are. I see you.
There's the buttons.
The buttons has come to visit.
So we've got a new place to go through now. We've got
Ooh, that looks like Utah.
the Wildland Waste here.
I want to go to the Wildland Waste if it looks like Utah, because Utah is sweet.
Got it?
There's
I hear you.
there's some interesting things here. So this quest is kind of lame, in my opinion. But
How's that?
it's not even really an escort quest. Like you're escorting them, but there's really no reason to escort them. There's nothing actually happening here.
Guide us there safely.
It progresses the story. You'll see in a little while, and it does introduce some
Some weird little floppy ear
no.
things. Oh, you missed the floppy ear
I did.
thing. Oh, and you tried to
Apparently
attack
I
it?
decided to cut its head off, I guess. I don't know what happened there.
So mean. So mean. Looked like a floppy-eared mink.
They're fun little pets to have. But anyway,
Floppy-eared
oh sorry, yeah, floppy ear minks. Yeah. But yeah, so this quest, it does a cool job of introducing some monsters. That's about it. There's nothing really special about
Hey,
this
look,
mission.
a waterfall.
The water filters
At least in my
down
opinion.
through the sand and collects
Well,
in the lower areas.
what is
thus
special about this
creating a
area?
mire.
Oh, great.
There's
It's
another
go uphill now.
like T-Rex looking thing. You get meet your first. What's it called? Your first like fish wyvern type thing.
Oh, so is it a water elemental or is it just fishy like?
it's water elemental, but it's also fish like.
Ah,
That's why I chose it. They call them like Piscenes or something like that.
pi. 3.14 scene.
Yes.
So,
And then
the water elemental lives
Insect.
in
Is that
the
some type of
desert.
beetle?
there are some
Wildlife
like
here are quite
watery, marshy type
brilliant
areas.
creatures.
Yeah, it's a lot
They
like
have
Utah then.
adapted
I like
excellently
Utah.
to the dry
It's cool
climate.
there.
And then
Even
Nice
the
dry
plants have learned
heat.
to
You don't gotta
survive.
worry about the humidity.
The fruit scattered throughout the area has a hard shell that helps retain moisture.
Oh, it's a hard shell that helps contain moisture. That's why it's called a hard fruit. Who would have guessed?
I think it's probably maybe talking about the cactus things around here too. I'm not really sure. Wasn't really paying attention to them this time around.
I saw some people on Facebook post about how disgusting it is to eat prickly pear. Because someone posted, like, with the droughts and
yeah,
everything going on, prickly pear could become a more stable of a food for the, Western Americans.
You just
and
gotta
such.
make sure you pick the prickly pear with the claw, not the paw.
Oh,
Prick the
dear
paw.
me.
Prick the
We
paw.
made it.
Prick the paw.
Can we have a break now?
Jungle Book.
Ah, okay. Ah, yes, yes. Okay, I was trying to figure out in my head where that came from. I know I'm slightly dumb, or more than slightly,
pear with
but
With
yeah.
the claw.
Look, the wildfire.
But
That's where we'll
yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I just
Oh
derailed.
no, you're
that.
good. But these dumbasses were like, "Oh, so first we eat Tide Pods, then we snort fucking condoms. Now we're gonna eat cactuses." By the way, prickly pear is a legit thing that people have been eating for thousands and thousands of years.
Actually,
Right.
Like, I
That
hate
might be
American
worse.
people. We're all
So
dumb.
heavy.
Like, so dumb
Right.
as a whole. Why are we Americans? Why can't I live somewhere else?
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, Bale Ale. Yeah, all the cats have been wanting to come check out this new room. Well, it's not a new room. It's just new things in this room. Used to use it as my Warhammer painting area and hobby area. And now it is a studio.
In progress.
Studio.
Studio. Big like 1,000 font
Did you hear
quotes
that?
there.
Bale,
Everyone, be careful.
knocking out the
Mind
tea.
checking
You
it
just
out
like
before
running
you
your
start.
face into everything.
He does.
Not as bad as Ozzy, though. I'm pretty sure that's how he got his corneal ulcer.
Oof.
But
Those
it's
are never
almost gone
fun.
now. Almost
Nice.
all gone finally. Took a couple months, but a couple $100.
Rathian.
That's what happens when you have animals and shit happens, though. You gotta be prepared for it.
True.
Is that...
Rathian.
Okay. Didn't you fight something similar to that?
There's
that was a
a-
tie-dye hippie thing? It had different colors on it.
There was a red one in the forest called the Wrath of Lords.
Oh, okay, I think that was it.
Unless you're thinking of the Pookie Pookie
You might be
that
able to
shot out the
use your
poison that we
sword.
fought
Yes,
last
yes,
time.
that's what I'm thinking of, the Pookie Pookie.
Okay.
Sucked up poison out of the tail and all that shit?
Yes. But yeah, so the Rathian there is bad news, at least for right now.
Bad News Bears?
Yes. And this also kind of gives you the idea that each area has its own dragon.
Own wildlife type deal.
Yeah.
Go, go, go!
And there's a lot of different things. There's a cool little ice dragon in one of the next areas. I think the only area that really didn't have a dragon was I think the Rotten Vale, which is way further on in this game, doesn't have its own dragon.
What
Other
you
than
doing, Bale?
Checking everything out.
Oh, you gotta check everything out. I mean, come on now. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're missing the cat butt in your face.
Cat butt. Yep.
Hell,
Chocolate
that's no
starfish.
fury like a Rathian.
Oh, chocolate starfish. How about that hot dog flavored water, though?
Rathian, actually.
Limp Bizket.
Okay.
Provide
That's
a CD.
solution with
Chocolate Starfish was one of his CDs. Yeah, I do remember that.
Hot dog flavored water was the second part of the title, though.
Okay.
right?
Yeah, it.
This shows you how much I know.
Yeah. No, I have to say I liked some Limp Bizket back when I was younger.
I mean, I feel like our age group kind of had to at some point.
Like, I don't know. To me, it was more quality rap than I might get some flack for this than Tupac. Sorry, I did say Limp Bizkit was better than Tupac. You can't get into old school gangster rap.
I'll definitely disagree with you there, but I feel like
maybe-
coming from a rock perspective, his rap was easier to get into.
Oh yes, definitely much so.
How many years does it take for a beast
I don't know. I never got into Tupac and Biggie Smalls. I don't. It's not that I didn't get into Biggie Smalls. I really don't like him. I know the songs, and I couldn't actually even sing any of it or rap any of it to you right now if I wanted to, because that's how much I've heard the songs all the time, like Big Papa, I don't know what the rest goes with that. Like, it's shitty rap in my opinion.
Oh.
Not that today's rap is any better, like 69 kid fucker, whatever that dude is. There's this
Whatever's out
rapper
there, it
who,
could be a danger to us
so
too.
like all those things
Have
came
to
out
be
about all
careful.
the actors going and
Find
doing whatnot with women and all the sexual stuff. This dude legitimately has like pedophilia cases, like touching younger chicks, and he's still a huge rapper. But some actors can't get jobs now.
We're almost
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Keep it up.
It's weird. But yeah, he has multiple cases on his record too, is my understanding. That's the weird part. It's like, wow, and it's something 69 and is his name. It might even just be 69. He has
Yeah.
rainbow-colored hair and 69 tattooed all over his face.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
Let's see
know.
what kind of
Don't
present Zora
that one doesn't
Magdaros has left for
ring a
us.
bell.
Yeah, he's even worse than Gucci Man. Well, not Gucci Man, because Gucci Man can be decent. I mean Gucci Gang Man, whatever that dude is.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know any
I
of
don't
their
know.
names.
I don't know his name.
I know there's like Little Xan, because he does
Maybe
a lot of
that's-
Xanax.
maybe-
Little Pump or something.
Little Yachty.
Little Yachty, yeah. I don't
Little
know.
Dicky. That's a more recent one.
Little Dicky makes funny rap though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's just that random dude who's like, I'm gonna make
By the way,
rap.
this is the story bit that it really gives. Just the whole point of this quest.
Wow.
Is you find a chunk of Zora Magdaros.
Mhm.
That was the point of it. We didn't do anything.
That's great. Oh, and then there's Little Windex. You heard of Little
That's
Windex?
not.
Little Windex. I'm still not sure if he's serious or not. And if he's not, he's great. But if he is serious, he's a piece of shit. It's one of those things, like, if he's not serious and he's just making fun of all these other rappers, it is great. Because I can't take anybody named Little Windex seriously.
Yeah.
But he's just this white dude with a bunch of like twisties in his hair who raps about him being Little Windex and how he's the shit. And I'm pretty sure he's making fun of all other rappers, but it's really hard to tell nowadays. Oh shit.
Oh wait.
He's gonna try to eat your face with that big ass maul of his.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this is actually the only other thing you'll do. You fight him. I thought this was a different quest. I thought you do this and then you get the next one is the quest to fight him. But you got a quest to fight him right now.
Time to attack him.
Eventually.
Oh, get up that butt.
Oh yeah.
You notice they don't have any sphincters?
I mean, but they do give you you can pick up their dung.
Oh.
So they do poop. It is part of the game.
Well, everything poops, Tom.
Everything does poop.
Everybody poops.
I agree with that.
Does a bear shit in the woods?
I've never seen one, but I'm gonna assume it does.
I would assume so too. I've never seen it shit. I've seen 3 bears in the woods actually at one time. But never saw a bear shit in the woods. If the bear had started coming at me, I probably would have shit in the woods. Because it was a mom and 2 cubs.
Yeah, I would definitely shit myself at that point.
Yeah, I won't lie. I'll have a nice healthy shit in my pants if a bear starts charging me. And I don't know that I'd move because they say 50% of charges are fake charges. So at that time, you flip a coin and decide if you're going to run or stand there and shit yourself. I don't know. Not sure how to deal with it. I'll come along that line when I can. Unless I have bear mace, then I spray it at them. That shit is crazy.
Is it?
I tested it once when we were in Alaska just to make sure it worked because when we were in Alaska, instead of buying bear mace, the hostel we stayed at had it. And they're like, yeah, people leave it here all the time because you can't take it on a flight because it's mace. So it can't even go in the under compartment when it's opened up and everything. And so we got some bear mace and we wanted to make sure it worked in case we needed it. And sprayed that shit. Big orange cloud like 15 feet out in front of you. Thank God the wind wasn't blowing back at me.
That would have been funny.
But that's also why I'm like, shit, do I actually need to carry a gun if I ever go farther north into the Arctic? Because if you get fucking wind spraying at you and the bear
yeah.
is coming the same way that the wind is, that shit ain't gonna hit him. At that point, that's when you need a gun. Oh, I have to cry so badly if I have to shoot a bear.
Yeah. I don't know that I would want to put
I don't want to be put in that position, but I want to be put in a position where I see a polar bear or a grizzly bear out in the wild. At a distance. Not close. At a distance.
Swinging at the dirt.
I've only seen black bear.
Why's he gotta be black, Sam?
Because that's the color of his fur. Like, legitimately, it's not brown. Because if it was a brown bear, it'd be a grizzly bear. Because that's what they are. Grizzly bears are brown bears, specifically from the Kodiak Isles.
Oh, that's a headbutt from hell.
I have seen one, actually, grizzly bear, well, brown bear up front at the Columbus Zoo. Holy fuck is that thing big. That thing, its paw is bigger than my head. And that's saying something. I have a long head.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have such a long head.
My proportions are very awkward. Like, my head's not actually big, but my face is.
Oh. The other nice thing about coming to this area, though, coming back to the game real quick, this area is where we can get the sleep herb, so we can make tranquilizers. So we'll actually be able to catch monsters.
Time to trank them. Gotta find that ketamine for those monsters, put them down, and take them back.
Definitely. Get more shit, man.
Well, of course you get more shit. If you get to keep the monster, then there's gonna be shit piles wherever you store it at.
I mean, I'm sure that they dissect him pretty quickly.
Ah, well, never mind then. I guess I only get the shit out of its intestines.
Someone's gonna get shit. Shit on it.
Shit on a brick.
Oh,
Ooh,
that was
wow,
nice.
that was nasty. That was nasty. Oh, there's a bee. Oh,
damn.
Boofer, you get him, Boofer.
Go
Boofer's
for it,
doing all the
Boofer.
damage here, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Boofer's
no,
doing not all of it. I'm not doing anything.
Not at all. You need to pick up your pace.
I pick up my axe.
That is a nice axe you got there.
It is. Do you like my new axe?
I like it. I want one.
Oh. Part of the fun here is trying to cut off this goddamn. Again, I said it before, I'll say it again. Breaking parts, cutting off tails, it's all very beneficial. It gives
Take
you
that
more
tail.
gives you more stuff for when you. Oh god damn, I hate it when it does that. Yeah, it gives you more stuff when you finish the. Of course, now you can come over. One of my biggest problems with this is sometimes you have to tell you have to put the input in to do something twice. So if you already have a weapon out, you got to put the input in twice. The first time they'll just put away the weapon. So
Oh, that sucks.
And then the second time they'll actually do what you want them to do. You jump up there, just jumping up there. Oh, apparently that was not a climbable.
It's very climbable. You just did it.
Well, it was like climb and jump.
Yeah. Shoot and jump.
Oh.
You definitely have leveled up a little bit. That fight didn't take as long as some of the other ones did.
Well, we're still in the fight.
Oh.
He ran away again.
Oh, I missed him behind the camera.
Oh, yeah. You gotta fix that, Sammy. You gotta put the camera on the other side.
I know. I'm going to need to do that when we actually play a game.
When you're not just watching.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like I said, there's marshy areas. Marshy area.
Oh, there he is. Now I can see him.
Sleeper.
Bam, bam. Time to say wham, bam, thank you, rock, ma'am.
Come on. God damn it.
So what has been new in the life of the Thomas?
Oh. Not much right now. Just been getting stuff together for this. Finding random stuff at the house.
You got a new pretty TV?
I did get a new pretty TV. It is very pretty. It is not this TV right here that you're playing.
No, definitely not.
I got a 4K QLED TV at the same time.
It's not just LED. It's a QLED.
Yeah. I mean, it's still technically LED. So you have OLEDs and you have LEDs. And then in the LED section, you can get QLEDs, LEDs. But they're all still LEDs at the base of it.
At the core.
Yeah.
Do it.
You wanna,
Beat up that water.
I am. That's what I was trying to
There you go. Now, does shocking damage do more if you're in the water?
No, not that. At least not that I know of. I could be wrong about that. And then, I mean, really, it comes down to, I don't think he's really affected by shock damage, so it doesn't make much
Yeah, he's a
difference
rock.
there.
I mean, you're fucking Pikachu fighting Onyx right now.
Hey, man, dude, in the cartoon, in anime, he was a beast. Also, I cut off
That's
the
because he
tape.
turned on the goddamn sprinklers.
But, I mean, he also supercharged himself. Ash ran on that, the water thingy. What are those things called? My brain doesn't work that great, guys.
I don't know. Treadmill? You run on treadmill.
Well, you run a treadmill, but it's the water mill. It's like in the water, and the river pushes it, and it creates electricity.
Oh, what was that called? Yeah. The water wheel, obviously,
Yes.
at the power plant.
Yeah, but they were in a dried up river, and so Ash ran on it. So to run it and create the electricity that supercharged Pikachu,
Yep.
that ended up setting off the sprinklers. Why do I remember all of this?
I don't know. I don't quite remember all of it. It's been a while.
Just sharpen my.
I did
blade.
watch a little bit of Pokemon with my ex, but that was, I think, X and Y. That wasn't even meant to be a bad joke, but I think it turned out to be one.
More ways than one.
I'd love to sleep in love like that. Good.
Go to a muddy place.
I'm a dirty hippie. Bam.
Boom. So you get a lot, like.
So yeah, I don't know. It does look like lightning affects it because you did say that
It
one time.
It affects him. It just, I don't know that it's as effective.
Okay, that makes sense. Ooh. Bam. Madam Mad Lips turned into Madam Mud Lips.
Hey man, she's got the bone helmet. It's just intimidating.
She's a Cubone.
Cubone
Is it her mother's head?
It may be. I mean, those horns came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, what did Madam Mad Lips do in the interim between these videos?
Well, she had to save Boofer, who apparently got caught up in some shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Is now hiding out in that outfit with that awesome mustache that's totally his.
Yeah. I mean, how couldn't he get into shenanigans? He's a boofer. He probably got into some bad shit with some bad people, boofed all their shit,
Probably.
and now they're looking for him.
Probably. And then, she skinned a couple of great Jagras. Big iguana-looking guys.
Everybody wants an iguana.
Yeah.
Skin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how she got that awesome skin on her. So,
Why do they have any chameleons you can skin in this? Because that'd be cool if you could make like some chameleon skin armor. Even though I know that technically would not work after you killed the chameleon, because then the hormones would not be released to set off the different colors and the different layers of the skin or whatnot. I just got technical there. But that'd be cool if they had it here.
they ruined that for you now.
Man, one day when I never make a game, I'd make the best game ever.
Yes. You heard it here, guys. Sammy's never making a game, and it's going to be the best one ever.
Exactly. That's why I'm never going to make it, because I just can't disappoint everybody by taking so long to make it. Like Star Citizen. I got a buddy who spent like $400 on a ship.
God.
And that game's not even out
I
yet.
was wondering if that game ever came out.
No,
That
no,
thing's
that
been going
game's
on
not out.
forever.
The game is in alpha or beta or whatever
Oh,
the fuck it's
is it-
in for
is
the
it in
past
beta now?
5 years. And it's probably still in alpha.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he spent more money than the game will actually end up costing on a ship in a game that is not yet finished.
Oh, yeah.
And needs like a crew of 20 people.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. You have a $400 ship. I am not investing in that at all. Like, Playing Warhammer really doesn't look that bad anymore when you
Right,
think about it.
yeah.
When people do that type of shit.
Yeah, I know one of the guys at Rooster Teeth. And it had been a while since I thought it had come out because I hadn't heard anything about it. I know one of the guys at Rooster Teeth was they had put a ton of money in to get like all of the ships. I want to say he put in like $1,000 or something like that or more, and it's just been sitting there. Maybe eventually he'll get it. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But definitely doesn't have it yet. Oh, I felt good.
I feel like Star Citizen is just gonna be another No Man's Skies,
Yeah.
except probably more disappointing. Scrape off some of that rock.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey.
But yeah. I mean, Madame Adlib, she
Glad you're back.
got herself a
Oh, don't worry.
skull. I
found
mean,
a
she
safe place for the
decided
scholars
that
to
if
hide.
Boofer needs to hide, she might as well
I
go
guess
full
I'll
native.
Go round them up.
She's figuring,
Wait
know,
for us
if we're
back
trying to get
in
rid of Chief Wahoo, what's better than, she might as well just be full native.
Full
Just
native.
Go it.
Full I mean, you can't even really tell it's Madame Madlips there. You got that
Yeah. No, you
that
can't.
midriff, and you just get, whoa, wait, am I looking at Madame Madlips? Because that midriff's right there, and
But then you see that face. At
Yeah.
least those lips.
Them
Because those
lips.
lips, you can't
hide those lips.
You can't hide those lips. Like,
The years fly by
she
fast,
tried
yeah.
getting a skull that would fit and maybe cover it up to get a better, but she couldn't.
I thought it was Altair.
I too
Oh.
am a hunter.
I was hopeful. Altair, where are you?
Yeah, no.
Might I trouble you to share
Him and
your tale
Ezio
with
were the
me?
best, I think. Characters.
Let's
I loved
Ezio was really good.
Ezio was really good. I didn't play as many. Sorry, just
Altair-
going into
Yeah. Altair, I feel like he was just so early in the game that through the Ezio stuff, he got a cool story.
So-
Yes, and towards the end though, when
Your
you found
friends
out
and
about him and
Praise
the woman or whatnot that he had a baby with.
Sounds like
That's
the
that's in
skull.
Ezio's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I-
that's when you're
It's been
playing
so
through
long
like
since I played.
Brotherhood or Revelations. That comes
Might
out.
I
Oh,
ask?
okay.
Yeah,
It's been so
'Cause-
long that I
'cause
played. I
in-
thought that was in the end of the first.
Altair, no, and in that one, Altair is just arrogant. He loses all of his stuff. He has to earn it all back.
Yeah.
Then he finds out that
Seems
his
so easy.
the master is a douche.
Yeah.
And he has to kill the master, get the piece of Eden back, the apple Eden, and then they
Well,
hide it, and you don't really
Been a
know anything
pleasure.
about it. And then
Nearby
it comes
you
up
will
again
find my
through
camp.
Ezio's
I
storyline.
trust it will be of some avail.
Yeah.
To you and the others.
Shit.
Please
Maybe I just
pass.
combined those into one like
Yeah.
game
Commander.
story in my head.
Well, I mean, like, because
I
that
am safe.
those
But
well,
the force compels me on, and I
3
intend to see
or
where it
5
takes me.
games are all part of the
Connected.
same
Two,
storyline.
so compelled, then we will cross
You have 3
paths
games with
again.
Ezio,
At the
which
end of all
kind of give
this.
you more of Altair's background and what's going on, which is nice, but it kind of makes you want more of Altair's story, just in general.
Was that who I think it was?
Yeah, with I mean, I didn't like the guy in 3 that much. Yeah, well, I kind of liked it, like that he was a background of an Indian, blah blah blah.
There was a lot of cool stuff,
But
in
the
that
game
one.
just wasn't good.
Yeah, it was not a polished game.
And then Black Flag, I don't know that the character was great, but the game was fucking amazing.
yeah, the character wasn't. The character wasn't particular. It was cool because his dad was an assassin who becomes a Templar, and then he's kind of like a bastard son.
Yes.
So he comes and he just hates his dad and has no issues just ruining his dad's day, essentially. Like, you left me, I'm gonna not do what you want to do, and that's kind of how that whole thing went. But the best thing about the thing about that is the best thing about that game came out of 3.
Good to see you.
Because they had the sailing stuff in 3. Like
Yes.
they like brief parts of the game. Like it wasn't Black Flag where you were sailing everywhere. It was here's a couple of
come from point A to point B, and you're gonna get attacked in between
Right.
that point in time.
right. And so they put they realized people really like that, so they made a full game out of it.
Okay.
Really, it was the best pirate game you could get that just happened to be Assassin's Creed game. It was fun though.
Yes,
Immediately.
it was fun for what I played of it, and then I think I gave it back to my buddy because it wasn't going anywhere for me.
Yeah. Well, there's so much space in that game that you can get lost. Which I did that for quite a while. I got lost and didn't do anything. Then by the time I went back to the mission, I had everything unlocked. So it was kind of like, oh, cool. I'm super powered now. I'm gonna murder everything.
Time to murder them all. Part of me is furious with him for leaving, but honestly, now I just glad he's okay.
The guy you saw, he's the first
Altair.
wyvern. Yeah, Altair. First wyvern. Or first, whatever.
Altair is always the best. First,
Anyways.
whatever.
Yeah. So letting everyone know that you saw him.
He missed his friend, guys.
He did. Such a good friend.
He should have taken him some friendship coffee.
Should have, but he didn't. And he's a fool for it.
That's how you know you're a true friend.
The important things here.
Yes. And I apologize. I was being texted about brownies and I couldn't resist.
Oh, I mean, I can't blame you.
I have I have a weak spot for sweets. I almost said I have a sweet spot for weeks. But I do have a sweet spot for weeks if I'm eating a lot of brownies all week long.
I guess, yeah. I got buttons.
Oh, you got a buttons. A butansian.
Buttons in.
He allows me to carry him like a baby every once in a while now. He's been getting better as he ages. It's like a fine wine. That's probably why he's French.
Yeah. Oh.
Buttons used to be a little asshole.
And it's kind of a standard thing for cats.
I've never had an asshole cat that bad.
No?
He used to be pretty bad. Just attacking everything and everyone.
It's over here.
And then him and Bale became friends because I think Bale put him in his place.
Oh.
And now he's like Bale's little bitch.
Yeah, I don't worry about that right now. Yeah, sometimes you need that. You need someone to just slap you upside your head.
Yep.
Get some quests, optional quest stuff here to unlock other things later.
He wants a turban.
Wants turban?
Will you get him a turban? I don't know how we'd put him
I don't
on his
yeah,
flat face.
I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Can you even put a turban on that face? I don't know.
We have an
I don't know.
emergency.
Okay.
It's an
Commence your lane now.
emergency.
It's an emergency, sir. What type of emergency do we have here?
We have to go find one of the assistants, one of the scholars that went out there. Need some extra money.
Oh, you gotta love when you get texted a book. Like, isn't that the reason why there's phones so you can call people?
At a certain point, yeah, you gotta just call.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to be called in the middle of this, but man,
Right.
also don't want to be texted a book.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well, on the bright side, we'll do this quest.
Oh, it's fine. I don't give a
Alright.
shit.
I mean,
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
true.